Welcome to 2 Minutes to Change with Bryan Alexander.
Steve, maybe we'll float the questions and let
Yeah.
Bryan decide if he wants to answer. So we always ask two questions. One is, who's your hero? Who else can we learn from and be inspired by? That's a very simple question, but also complex. And
Yeah.
then the second is if everyone in the world could focus on one thing to move a needle, what would that one thing be? So totally up to you if
Hmm.
you think either of those questions is worth a few minutes of reflection, and we dump it on our guest. That's how you do that.
Um, well, right now I'll return to someone I mentioned before. One of my heroes is Bill McKibben. He's a terrific
Awesome.
writer, and he organized 350.org, which is a
Mhm.
huge movement. And he's been thinking really hard about how to advance society. And he's been going all over the world trying to help us do things about climate change. Once he and I we were sitting in a river in Vermont and talking about this. He said, "I'm going to have to get arrested." So he went off and did it. And he has no ego. I mean, I've seen him in meetings of all kinds, and he's just one guy. And he
Yes.
has and yet he has an unbelievable memory. He can speak off the cuff like nobody's business. And now he launched this whole other thing aimed at people in his age cohort, for boomers who are seniors who are retired or thinking about retirement or retirement age, to reboot their life to try to grapple with climate change.
Oh, it's great.
I think that's
I didn't
tremendous.
know about that. That's cool.
And
To
he's
look
also
into
very
that.
funny. So that would be my hero to mention.
And really, it's about focusing on the future.
For the whole world to think about, I think that's kind of easy. It would hope for everyone to think about what a better future for humanity would be like.
Mhm.
And we've already talked about how that's not a trivial thing to do.
Thanks for joining us and taking 2 minutes to change.
But thank you both. You are both brilliant and incredibly sweet. And this has been an absolute pleasure.